This video is about the distance formula and the midpoint formula. Let's look at the formula given for IB exam. This is a distance formula. We know that it's x1 minus x2 squared is equals x2 minus x1 squared. And also for the absolute value, you have x1 minus x2. Then it equals x2 minus x1. So for this distance formula, it doesn't matter y1 minus y2 or y2 minus y1 because you will square it. You will get the positive number. For this midpoint formula, we do know that x1 plus x2, that equals x2 plus x1. Let's write down the x equals x1 plus x2. If I'm looking for x2, if x2 is the variable, how you figure that out? First of all, you will multiply by 2 both sides so that you will get the 2x equals x1 plus x2. Then for x2, you will subtract x1 both sides, so you get the 2x minus x1 equals x2. This is a midpoint formula, but for the endpoint formula, that will be 2x minus x1, 2y minus y1, and 2z minus z1. If possible, please remember this formula for endpoint. Now let's go to question. You have a P and a Q. Then find the distance between P and Q. So you can label this is x1, y1, z1, x2, y2, and z2. So the distance equals square root. You have y minus -2 squared plus -4 minus 3 squared plus 5 minus -1 squared. Then you can put into graphing calculator. Since we need exact value, do not put the square root first. Otherwise, you will get the decimals. I will show you if you want to get the decimals first, you can do this. Parentheses, 1 minus -2. Basically, it's a 3 squared. When you do square, use this button. Don't use this button. It's too much work. Then plus, parentheses, -4 minus 3 squared. Then plus 5, no, you have to put the parentheses. Yeah, parentheses 5 minus -1 squared. Then enter. See, they give you decimals. Therefore, you have to put 1 minus -2 squared. Then plus -4 minus 3 squared. Then plus parentheses 5 minus -1 squared. Then enter. That is 94. Square root of 94 cannot be divided by 4, 9, 25, 49. So this is already simplified radicals. So your answer will be square root 94. For B, the coordinates of the midpoint M of the line segment PQ. So you can write down x equals x1 plus x2, that is 1 minus 2 over 2. So you get -1 over 2. For y equals -4 plus 3 over 2, still -1 over 2. For z equals 5 minus 1 over 2, that equals 2. Then we can write down the coordinates for this midpoint M, that is -1/2, -1/2, and 2. For C, the coordinates of a point R, given that P is the midpoint of QR. In other words, if I have a Q, this is R, then this P is the midpoint. We are looking for this R. R is an endpoint, so we're going to use the endpoint formula. I can write down x2 equals 2x minus x1. So for this P, we know that it's 1, -4, 5. And for this Q, it's -2, 3, -1. You can label this time, this is x, y, z, because this is a midpoint. This one is x1, y1, and z1. Then you can plug into this formula. 2 times 1 minus -2, so that you can get the 4. For y2 equals 2y minus y1 equals 2 times -4. Then minus y1 is 3, so that you will get -11. For z2, you will get the 2z minus z1. That equals 2 times 5 minus -1 equals +11. Now we know the coordinate for this R will be 4, -11, 11.